The job cost module is fully integrated with the accounting module and can function as an independent standalone application or can share the same database with the property management module. It can be used to efficiently manage almost any type of construction project, from a basic tenant improvement to the complexity of constructing an entire building. To set up a new job, what we call a property, we will select the Property Setup Wizard. The wizard logically steps you through the setup process. Setting up a property does require a good deal of basic information that includes about 12 steps. Instead of showing you every screen, I'm going to focus on the most relevant screens in this demo. For a more detailed look at Setup Wizards, please refer to the Setup Wizard section of the overview. This screen asks for the designation of the relevant bank account or bank accounts for this particular property. Enter when the fiscal year begins, and it will display the accounting periods in the fiscal year and subsequent fiscal years. Determine which accounting method you want to use, cash or accrual. Then begin defining the chart of accounts to be used for the property. Spectra includes 5 sample charts of accounts, or you can create a completely unique chart. Each property in Spectra can have its own unique chart of accounts. When setting up a job cost property, it's important to note that the wizard will require setup of a work-in-progress account and a retention account. All of the job cost accounts will be sub-accounts underneath the work-in-progress or WIP account, as I'll refer to it from here on in. The retention account is used for holdbacks for any payables. If you have an existing property in Spectra that you've been using for property management purposes, and now you want to add a job cost project, you will need to add the WIP account and the retention account to the general ledger for that particular property. Let's take a look at jobs that have already been set up. The first thing you'll want to do is create setup lists. Setup lists are found under the Job section of the Tasks and Reports area, and by selecting Job Cost Setup Lists under Start a Task. For job cost commitment types, we detail only the 3 possible types of commitments: contract, miscellaneous, or purchase order. The job cost level descriptions give you the flexibility of creating your own unique descriptions for each job level. Note that a job can have multiple phases, and each phase can have multiple subphases. With job cost master types, the system comes predefined with 5 different master types, again, the descriptions of which are completely definable for you to change to suit your own purposes. As well, you can add your own customized job cost master types and descriptions. With job cost type, Spectra comes predefined with 5 different job cost types. As you can see, this list can be added to as needed. And finally, there's the job cost unit of measure, which are completely user-defined to best fit your needs and requirements. Now that you have an understanding of the basics, let's look at how these different features we defined are applied. To create a new job, we select Create a New Job from the Start a Task menu. Select the building that the job is going to be applicable to. In this example, we'll select Capri Apartments from the drop-down list. Then create a job code and a job name. Check out the right-hand side of the screen, the Enable Multiple Phases and the Enable Multiple Subphases. I've checked off both of those, which automatically creates a phase and a subphase for me. I can now drill down into the phase and the subphase to fill in the information that is appropriate for both of those. Once you've drilled down into the lowest level you've created, in this case a subphase, it's important that you enter the GL retention account number and the default work in progress GL account number. In addition, once your original estimate has been entered in and approved, it's important to approve it on this screen so that any additional changes will be done as change orders. You may have noticed that when we created the first phase and subphase, that Spectra defaulted the names of each of those to become the name of the job. This, of course, can be changed. To create additional subphases, I just click on the Create a New Record button and so on. Regardless of what job level screen I'm on, that is whether I'm on a job screen, phase, or subphase, I always have a Notes and Images button which will allow me to link images, documents, and write detailed notes.